Could argue it's possibly one of the cheapest in the UK.
Bit of a rusty boy. Welcome back to KM Builds. Bit of a different one today, bit of a road trip / vlog for me and Ken. Basically, we're going to be jumping on the road to head up to a place called Kei Truck. This is hopefully where our new project car is stored. So we're going to look at a truck, specifically a Honda Acty. It's also known as like a Kei Truck. In the UK, we also get Suzuki Carries, Bedford Rascal, but we wanted the Honda just for an import / JDM project, basically. So we know it's a bit worse for wear. We know it has damage, rust, etc. Sort of what we expect from a 1989 truck. But we're going to go up there, have a look around it, make sure everything's okay. And hopefully, by the end of this video, we'll manage to strike up a deal and then look to get it delivered. So let's chuck in some fuel into the van and jump on the road.
So as Matt said, we're on our way to get the Kei Truck. The truck is actually from a bike dealership in Kei Truck, and we're about an hour away now. So we just stopped off to have some drinks and refresh. So let's get back on the road and we'll show you the truck when we get there. So we've just made it to the bike shop now. And this is what we've been looking at. So it's a 1989 Honda Acty with the Kei Truck. It's a little bit worse for wear. There's a few spots of rust, but there's nothing major, no major holes or any of that. Stuff like tyres and all that will need to be done, full servicing. Inside is all fine. You know, it's rust, but what can you expect from a 1989 car that's probably been sat outside for a few years? And this is officially ours. So drop in the comments what you think we've paid for it. Could argue it's possibly one of the cheapest in the UK. So I think this is going to be delivered to us now within the next week or two. So hopefully we'll get a video to you as soon as possible after this one. So we're going to head back now and see what we can find on parts on eBay or any of that, ready for the delivery. It's been delivered to us. So we've got a few things we've got to do before we can get it into the unit. Front tyres are flat as a pancake and the free handbrake is stuck on. So luckily we have 2 spare wheels. Going to put some air in them. Hopefully they hold, but the tyres don't look the best. But if it lets us roll it about, then that will do. And I'm going to have to see what I can do with the handbrake. The cable snapped in the middle, so might have to do some prying to try and get the handbrake released in order for us to push it. We don't want to start it yet. We think it will start, but obviously there's some fuel which have been sat in it for years and years. And we want to drop the oil and all that stuff before starting it up, just to put everything fresh, so we got a nice fresh start. So yeah, let's get the front wheels off and the spare wheels on, and then move on to the handbrake. So first things first, let's jack it up and get the wheels off. I couldn't believe how quite light this truck actually is. Obviously we knew it was only like 600 odd kilos, but jacking it up just really gives us an understanding of how light this is. So these are 4x100 wheels. The 4 nuts are off, so we can get the old one off and the spare on. I still can't go over the fact that these are actually 10-inch wheels. Finding tyres for these is going to be pretty tricky, but we might have to buy some new wheels instead. Now that the front tyres are on, and luckily they are holding air for now, it does look a little bit less sad now, as is all fairly level. So the next job is to look at the handbrake. So got a hammer and a screwdriver, and I've got to try and release the handbrake now. So after a little bit of prying, it seems like the shoes in the drums just seem to be stuck on or seized on in some way. So we decided to take the housing off the drum brakes and just remove everything from inside. You'll see all that in a later video because we're going to have to revisit all the brakes and that anyway.
All right, guys, so as you've seen, Ken has basically done a bit of work outside. So he managed to unseize the rear brakes, pump up the tires, get it basically a rolling shell so that we could bring it inside, really.
Yeah, as you can see, it's going to be a class project, but there's a lot of things to do. The paint, all that stuff needs revisiting. We don't know if we're going to wrap it, paint it. Any ideas, just let us know. And then
same with the interior, really. It's a bit of a mess in there. We need to sort of overhaul again. We're unsure on what sort of style we're going to go for, but the seats basically need redoing, really.
Yeah, and then also other things like the engine. This is only 36 horsepower at the end of the day. It's not going to be pulling us, especially me and Matt sat, and it's not going to be going anywhere soon. So we either got to slap a turbo onto it, swap the engine for something. That's something we're going to look at as well.
Yeah, definitely. In the comments, obviously, give us any, if you've seen any other builds or you got any other ideas at all about what engine we can drop in you. We know it's going to be a bit of fab work and a bit of messing about to do that, but it's something we're looking forward to, really. Obviously, this project is quite unique. Hopefully, there's not many Kei Trucks or Honda Actys in the UK, so hopefully it's a decent build, not only for ourselves, but for people watching, really.
Yeah, I definitely haven't seen many on the road, so if you haven't seen them as well, maybe stay tuned, subscribe, and maybe you can follow us with this truck and see where we end up.
Yeah, and we'll catch you in the next one where we give it a bit of a wash and a bit of an overhaul.